I want to speak a bit about this. I think this is something that is such a powerful lesson that we have to all take to heart. Because on one hand, it combines elements of ambition, giving forward, and then compassion, you see, empathy, optimism, hope. These are the ingredients in all of this. And this giving forward, giving is an art. Okay, and it is truly giving is living. And I want to speak a bit about this, take a look at some Quranic examples and take some lessons from that. But you see, with this, because it's a matter, things like this, giving, ambition, compassion, empathy, courage, it takes courage to give. All of these things are matters of the heart, if we can say that. Obviously, I mean, yeah, in many ways, one could even say, arguably, I don't know, maybe from a neuroscientific perspective as well, in time to come, since they have found a certain amount of neurons within the brain, within the heart, albeit I think 40,000 or something, which isn't it's negligible, but compared to the billions of the brain, but it's still thousands of neurons that are present. Now, you see, the heart, speaking here metaphorically, the heart also has its diseases of avarice, this greed, this this kind of this blinding hunger. You see, and it's interesting because it ties in with ambition, because ambition is the positive version and this is the negative version. And this is why I think it's so important to take a look at this, right? And then we'll come back to some questions. So let's get started. And what we'll do is I'll share the link later on as well, and you can come on live with further questions as well. So right now, we're just bringing that back up. And this is important as well, tying in with all of this. One is the unforgettable quote from Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi. You've got the, as you start to walk out on the path appears. But also this of Ghalib, and I think this is something really interesting I want to come back to. Ke hasti ke mat freb mein aa jaiyo asad. Alam tamam halka hai dame khayal. That hasti, it's interesting because on one, it can mean being, it can also mean reality, but maybe reality as we assume it to be. Okay, so how it appears to us in its being, that hasti ke mat fareb mein aa jaiyo asad, alam tamam halka hai dame khayal hai. Allah, that he says that this world, tamam halka hai, it is just a repetitive, a circular trap, dam, trap, khayal. It is nothing but an illusory trap, an illusion that ensnares and entraps you. So be wary, okay? Because ultimately, what is everything that we know? It is but an illusion. Allah. So, jab तुझ बिन नहीं कुछ मौजूद तो फिर ये हंगामा ए खुदा क्या है. You know, that's another one of Ghalib's, that when there is nothing except you, that it truly exists, it truly with a capital T. Okay, then what is all of this after all? So ultimately, in a binary sense, it is only God that exists ultimately, that our existence in comparison to God is but an illusion in comparison. Obviously, we have our existence, but when you compare, then it doesn't exist. And so, this quote of Ghalib, by the way, I feel it's something which, see, Ghalib, in many ways, just sidetracking for a moment. I get sidetracked, man. So, Ghalib, he says many things which are of a deep mystical nature. And this is why he says, Ye masail tasawwuf, ye tera bayan, Ghalib. He says these issues of the path of, he says, tasawwuf, of, spirituality or mysticism. This, what you have, this esoteric kind of knowledge, that ye masail tasawwuf, ye tera bayan, Ghalib. The way you explain them, Allah, tujhe hum wali samajhte, jo na bada khar hota. He says, we would consider you to be a wali, a person of God, if it were not for the fact that you're an alcoholic. But he says this as a joke, this part, because he says that, he's just trying to, he doesn't want to praise himself. Otherwise, he does consider himself to be amongst the awliya. But that's, up to him. I'm not trying to get into that discussion here. I'm just saying that people of wisdom have passed, and we take wisdom from everyone. Okay, you take the good and you leave anything that's bad. Nobody is perfect in that sense. We take, we hear something good, we take it, we leave it, الذين يسمعون القول فيتبعون يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. Those who hear what is said and follow that which is best.